As we get older, the world doesn't slow down. If anything, it gets louder, faster, and more unpredictable than ever. For years, we've looked at training as having a six-pack or a certain number on a scale. But as we navigate getting older, we begin to realize that the goalposts have moved. It's not about training for the six-pack or a number on a scale. It's about training for longevity. It's about training for durability. It's about training for real-world resilience. Real-world resilience, or functional fitness, is things like the functional capacity to carry a sleeping child without throwing out your back. It's the ability to run for the closing doors on an elevator without running out of breath. And most importantly, it's the mental armor that tells you, I can get through this when life gets tough. So in this video, we're going to strip away the fancy gym equipment and the biohacking gadgets, and we're going to go to the most sophisticated machine ever built, your own body. Over the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to show you how to turn bodyweight training into a tool for total body resilience. Let's get started. So we're going to start with the core four. In the real world, your body doesn't work in isolation like a leg press machine. It works in groups. So first we're going to focus on the squat. This isn't just a leg exercise. This is your independence. As you get older, mobility is your new currency. And if you can't sit down and get back up again with ease, then you're losing your independence. So the squat is a simple exercise. It's just down and back up. Focus on keeping your heels on the ground and pushing yourself back up by driving through the heels. Keep your spine neutral. Don't lean forward as much as possible. Try and stay straight up and down. Simple exercise. Second, we got the push-up. This is your armor. It builds your chest, shoulders, and triceps, but it's actually a moving plank. It teaches your upper body and your lower body to communicate. If you can't push your own weight up off the floor, how can you expect to push through the obstacles that life throws at you? And again, this is a simple exercise. It's just assume the plank position, hold your body as straight as possible, lower yourself down, raise yourself back up. Simple exercise. Our next exercise is the lunge. Real life happens one leg at a time. Walking upstairs, hiking, or even just recovering for a stumble or a trip. It's one leg at a time. So this is just another simple exercise that builds balance, mobility, and leg strength. It really helps your hips, your quads, your glutes, and your core. And here's how you do it. We're going to do the reverse lunge, where you just back up, drop a leg down, touch your knee, come back up. Drop your leg down, come back up. Simple, simple exercise. And finally, the plank. This is a bridge. A resilient core isn't about doing crunches. It's about anti-rotation. It's about being an immovable object when a gust of wind or some other external force tries to knock you off balance. The plank is one of the simplest exercises of the four. Simply rest on your elbows, hold your body straight, stay there as long as you possibly can. It's also beneficial to actually add in a little stretching movement while you're doing the plank. Now let's talk about the part most people skip, the brain. Bodyweight training is unique because the resistance is constant. You can't just drop the weights when you get tired. When you're holding a wall sit or you're in the middle of a squat, you can't just stop. Even though your quads are screaming, it's not just a physical burn, it's a mental negotiation. Science has confirmed what we've always known. Voluntary hardship builds a buffer against involuntary stresses. When you choose to stay in a plank for those last 10 seconds, you're training your prefrontal cortex to stay in the game when the fight or flight instinct kicks in. It's self-efficacy. It's the quiet confidence that comes knowing that you've been in the dark place of a hard workout and you've come out the other side. Resilience isn't the absence of stress. It's the mastery of it. So what does a full workout look like using just those four exercises? Well, with squats, push-ups, and lunges, it's about quantity, the number of reps that you can complete. And with planks, it's just about how long can you stay in that position. So my recommendation for a good workout would be to establish a number in your mind that you're going to complete, the number of reps you're going to complete with each of these exercises. I like to use 100. It's just a good place to start. If you can't make it to 100, then pick a number that you think you can make it to, but it's going to be difficult. Not very many people can start off and do 100 of any of these things all at once. So instead of doing that, the best thing to do is to do as many reps as you can to come to failure on each exercise. Stop doing that exercise, move on to the next one, and then circle back around and start and do another round of the same exercises. In other words, your workout might look like this. You might do 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 lunges. You might hold a plank for 30 seconds and consider that one round. Then come back, do another round, and continue to do it until you reach your goal, whatever that goal is. So if you're going for 100, it might take you 10 rounds to get to 100 reps of those exercises. Or maybe you can do 30 at a time. It only takes you 3 rounds. And for most people, doing this complete workout probably won't take 20 minutes. It's a simple workout, pretty much works your entire body. However you approach this workout, for most people, it's not going to take you even 20 minutes to do this workout, and you're going to get a complete full body workout. Now remember, you don't get stronger during the workout. You get stronger during recovery. Real world resilience requires a holistic approach. Remember to prioritize the 3 R's: rehydrate, refuel, and rest. Make sure you're getting enough protein. And a good rule of thumb for protein intake is 1 gram per pound of body weight. It's simple. It's not perfect, but it's a good, simple baseline rule of thumb. And remember that building resilience isn't just a weekend event. It's a daily practice. So don't forget to move tomorrow just because you moved today. So now you have the tools, you have the machine. So go out there, build some resilience, and become unbreakable.